DARDEST TV in the roads for the roads. Out here with Merky X, Family Tree, play your positions up there, go get that and show support. What's good, big man?
There are, you know how it goes.
Right about now, Violence, Strawberry Rain. Last two tracks we saw up there with visuals from you. What's going on since then?
Yeah, boom, like, since then, it's been LP, that's the new thing, that's up on my SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/MerkyX, exclusive thing. All the DJs have got that, but it's not released yet, but that's the thing that's smashing it up right now. It's on the circuit. Fucking a video for that, gonna get locked in and done soon. Yeah, it's gonna be a little pre-release single before my next EP, Catch Up EP Volume 2, you get me?
Yeah, so who's doing the video for that?
Yeah, my boy LA Media, that's who I'm fucking with at the moment. We've got big plans for that, big location lined up, so yeah, we're just gonna do that.
Yeah, so what's going on with you and SBTV and Link Up? Because the word on road is if you ain't got videos on them two channels, then you ain't big.
Boy, like, I've been on SBTV, you get me? I've done a little cypher on there before with Family Tree. I've done a fucking Third Degree, which is a little series with there, and I've done a warm up. So I've been on there several times, you get me? Link Up, I ain't crossed paths with them yet, but boy, whoever saying that they don't know me, get me? You don't need to be on no channel to be that. Fire, you feel me?
It is what I believe. If you've got followers, if you've got people that are feeling you, you can be on any channel.
Trust me.
And they're watching.
Trust me, like right about now, I'm doing everything through my own channel, you get me? Family Tree. Obviously, I'm on other channels, but that's like the main thing. We've got the website, familytreeofficial.com. I'm trying to build up that, you feel me?
Yeah, so those of us that don't know, remind us who's in Family Tree and what's going on right now with it.
Boom. You got MIK, TKOFT, Ego, Shiftman. Obviously, you got producers, Face, Splurt, Jack Mason. Right now, we're just working on the Joint Crew CD. And yeah, just finishing off TKCD. MI just brought out Ghostwriter. Ego's working on Actually Active 2. Shiftman's working on the Return of Shiftman EP. So everyone's just busy doing their thing, you feel me?
Yeah, so what's the next thing we're going to see from all of you together with a visual?
Boom, the next tune we're thinking of doing is looking to be something called Rolling. It's taking off TKCD, so look out for that. But we got even like tunes that's like, obviously not all of us, but Family Tree, so it's like me and TK got a tune coming out called Cat's Day video for that's already been shot. You get me? Me and Ego's got a tune coming out, all three of us got a tune, so yeah, it's just, there's tunes coming out still.
Okay, let's get into something the roads want to know. Right about now, who out there on the grime is better than Merky Ace?
But if there is anyone that's better, I'm working with them, you feel me? So if it's not me or anyone in Family Tree, I don't really know, I'm not really hearing that level of drop.
So right now, the roads want to know, who do you think's a shit grime artist that seems to be getting a lot more views and a lot more followings than he deserves?
Boy, I got Rob really to do Davis, get me deep. Let's give it next to my free promotion, but I don't really feel it though when that's coming up right now. All that's really coming out that I feel, Cadell, Grime, from Trusty and T, everyone else, I'm not feeling them, so really that's like an open statement to everyone out there. I'm not really feeling the levels right now, it kind of dropped for me. But anyone that I do feel I'm working with, for me.
Okay, so right now, let us remember, how many years have you been putting in work in the grime?
But like, solidly in the grime scene, I've been putting in work, I'm like 8 years now, 6 years, like really in the grime scene. I've been spitting like 12 years, you feel me? But I'm broken like my first CD from Downfall. That came like ages ago, you feel me?
Yeah, so do you feel you're getting as much love as you deserve for that many years hard work in the grime? And you're a known artist as well.
Differently, like, there should be a lot more respect there, but I still got a lot to do. Like, I've done a lot, but I ain't finished yet, innit? So I'm not really complaining. I'm not sitting here like when these guys are like, yeah, I'm at the end of my tether and tired and stressed, like I need more ratings. Like, I still got more to do, you get me? I still got big projects lined up. I'm still doing collaborations that I ain't done with people before, so I'm still working, you get me? But yeah, the respect should be there still more.
Yeah, so what do you feel in your heart when you see someone who's going through the door, who ain't put half as much work in, who ain't half as good as you, but all of a sudden they're up there, CDs in HMV, and they're getting love and money?
You know what? That, well, I've had CDs in HMV. I've been like the pinnacle, like. There's still more to come, like, you get me? I've had I've had 3 CDs in there to be official for figures, like. But it's a breaded thing, you feel me? Like, that's one thing that I don't conform to, you get me? I see man, I say cool, whatever, but I ain't gonna start breading a man so a man can like bring me through, you feel me? I'm happy in my own lane, working with the people that I work with, and branching out to people that are cool, that holler at me, that branch out to me. I ain't gonna go out my way to go to you if you're feeding me, you get me? That's the way it is.
Yeah, so let me ask you a question now. Has Merky Ace ever sold his soul in any way? Has he ever fucked with black magic? Anything to try and get further through the door than he is?
Boom. I ain't fuck with that to try and get fucking through me. I just do my thing. Word to word. You get me? Deeper powers, you get me? Booth.Lord. Witch Doctor Tick.
Okay, let me get into something else now. Colours Managi done a little interview not long ago, and he said there's no money in the game. What do you think about that? Have you seen any money? 8 years in the game trying to do your thing. Have you seen any money for that?
Yeah, there's money to be made, you get me? I see money, I still do. I see money from sales, shows, verses. There's many ways you could get money, you get me? It's about setting yourself up on that platform to where you're getting that look-in, you get me?
Yeah.
You don't just come, you can't just do music and earn money, you get me? A lot of the time it's going to be you spending money, whether it's traveling or whatever, bringing that, you get me? It's like, it's a money way unless you've got like a solid buzz and you know how to utilize it, you feel me?
Yeah, but he reckons that any money that was made through people is being used for the videos, for the jewellery, for the women in the videos. What do you say to that? Like, have you still got to change after all that?
Like, I don't, you see me in my videos, I don't do like this paid model gal thing, this stylish, lavish thing, because it's not like that out there, innit?
Yeah,
real. Not living that life there where they just, you get me, girls are just in bikinis, mate. It's like, come on now, you're just still out here, innit? So we're doing what we gotta do, you get me?
Yeah. So right now, if all the bars were taken away, all the fame, all the people that knows your name, what are you real to? What is all there left at the end for you? What do you see?
My people, innit? Like, that's what I've got. I've got my family tree there. No matter what, I know we're solid, and these ain't flat. Some put together MC crew, just family, feel me? So I've got that, and I've got myself with me. That's real.
Okay, so you was on radio not long ago.
Yeah.
Let us know who that was with, if anyone who don't know, and let us know what you was up there promoting.
Boom, the other day, I was on One Extra. I was promoting LP, obviously, as I said, that's the new song that's out there that all the DJs have got. I've got my own radio show, not even me, like family tree as a whole. We got our own radio show now. That's every month, every 4th Saturday of the month, at 10 to 12 on Radar Radio. That's radarradio.com. That's this Saturday, we're gonna do that. Yeah, we're just starting our own show, just promoting our stuff. Gonna have a set, and you get me, we've got a little chart on there as well. That's a chance to promote other people's stuff who we're feeling right now.
Okay, so you're telling us about the new tune LP.
Yeah.
Let's get onto a new mixtape or album. Obviously, anyone who feels you, everyone who fucks with you's listened to play your position. What are we getting next?
Boom, we got the EP that's coming out with FOOTSTEP. That's a joint EP, all produced by him. Got some big features on there. Got Tizzy on there. Got Family Tree on there. Got Cadell on there. That's what's coming out next.
And when's that?
That's this year still.
And what's that called?
Do you know what? There ain't even a name for it right now. There's some names floating about, but it's all completed. It's all done. It's coming out. Shot the video for a single off there. Cuss match the other day. First single off there. So it's ready. You get me? The name's gonna be epic though. Like,
so where's it gonna be as well?
That's gonna be everywhere. You get me?
iTunes.
Yeah, iTunes. Get that. Like, all my music and all my team's music can be found on familytreeofficial.com always. So if everything else fails, you can always go there. But it's on iTunes. It's gonna be all the stores in it. Like, you know, music's released digitally now, so all the digital stores are for me.
Yeah. So let's ask you now, Merky Ace, what does he think of a bitch or a snitch?
Ain't got time for them people there, you know. Tell you that for now, we ain't got nothing for them. Something for them.
Right about now, I've been up there checking out your Twitter. 13,000 followers. That tells me that Merky Ace is nice. So I want to know, why ain't Merky Ace been up on a 5 in the booth or a Westwood Cribs? What's going on?
Boom, the Westwood Crib sessions out there. I went up there with all the FT. Shout out all the man them. I went up there, fucking Kidell and Grime as well. So the Crib session's there, but the Fire and the Booth ain't been on there yet still. I don't even know why like Sloss people ain't hollered at me. Like, shout out Westwood, because every time like, I've been on his show as well when it was on BBC, like he hollered at me. So we got Westwood, you know, but yeah, man.
So is there gonna be a Westwood review on your own though? That's what we want.
Yeah, like I've done my own one, innit? It's like me, I brought my people, because that's what I do, and I go with my people, you feel me? So it's out there already still.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
So what's the comeback on that?
Yeah, like, I'm not even to sound big-headed, but I got my lane for what I do, and I got some core fans there, and they enjoy what I do, so there's always good feedback, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's get back to this 5 in the booth. What, you hollered at Charlie?
I ain't even hollered at him still.
Nah?
Nah.
So you're saying all them fans of yours, they need to be hollering at Charlie?
Yeah, like, that's what
letting them know that the real needs to be up there.
Yeah, they've been hollering him, but no response yet, do you know what I mean?
Nah? What, Charlie's busy?
I don't even know, you have to ask Charlie, you get me?
Yeah. So the roads want to know, in your opinion, why is it you think everybody has to spit about shit that they ain't done? Why do you think everyone's spitting about guns and knives and drugs and being a bad man when most of them ain't done shit?
You know what? Bare man are trying to like portray a character in it that they think will get them successful, you get me? That's what it really is, you get me? I know a lot of people like think, or some people think that that's glamorous or something, like, I don't even know why everyone's talking about it, but a lot of people are not like it, but people, that's what some people want to hear, innit? And they don't really care who it's coming from, do you get me? Sometimes the man that ain't even like done it, people think he could talk it better because it's more relatable to them, do you know what I mean? How he's saying it, they can't really relate to it on a deeper level, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What I don't understand is people that ain't never done nothing seem to be getting through the door spitting bars about doing something, and dons that have done something that spit bars about the life they live are going to jail or the graveyard. How does that work? Where's the sense in that?
It's a sad truth, innit? But that's how it goes, innit? When you're out here, things come with it, innit? There's risks, innit? If you're not, and you're just talking about it, there ain't no risk level, innit? And that's why them things there happen.
But what I don't understand is I might start rapping tomorrow. I want to spit about having a job in Tesco's. No one ain't feeling that. What's wrong with the shop? What's wrong with having a job in Tesco's, stacking the shelves?
There ain't, you know, maybe someone like needs to do that, or I don't even know, you know what I mean? Maybe that to people that's not glamorous, innit? That's boring, innit? But if that's what a man's doing and he's spitting a rule, you can't do nothing but respect him talking what he does, innit?
So for all the years in the game, is anything from now that back in the day, obviously you've been doing this a minute, so when you look around now and you see the grime artists that are coming through the door, the grime artists that are getting love, is anything that pisses you off about the grime game right now?
It's a breading thing, that's what kind of gets to me still, but I still just do me anyway, so regardless, that don't even bother me. Everyone can do what they're doing, do you know what I mean? Like, that's up to them, innit? It's not really about, that's another thing, like, everyone complains, innit? Like, you can't complain that, hey, you gotta do your music and go and eat your food, you get me? It's out there to be ate, there's radios to be hit up or whatever, just like, there's ways, innit, like, to get your name out there, to push it, and you can't complain if you ain't been doing that. That's what I say.
Yeah, right about now, me and the ROADZ want to know, is Merky 8 real to his words? Is he real?
Yeah, like, it's not even like, the facts speak for themselves, innit? Like, I roll to what I say, innit? I keep it real. That's
yeah.
what you got at the end of the day.
So what do the words LOE mean to you, big man?
Like, man, know, innit? Loyalty over everything, innit? Like, that's already done with said. Man already know that. Man have to keep it like that, because certain man are like, they change, innit? Like, that's one thing I can't do. I can't change who I am, innit? I'm who I am. And that's that. That's why certain things just how they are and set in my ways, you get me?
Yeah,
that's
so what if someone was to offer you £1 million and tell you, listen, fuck your friends, fuck everyone around you, you're coming with me, here's $1 million.
That ain't enough still. Like, man's comfort's worth more than that, innit? Like, you can't just drag me out of my comfort zone and talk about $1 million, innit? Like, it don't work like that, innit? You got me leaving my family, like, you need to give me a good reason. You need to tell me what's going on and get me, and I need to see that first. And even then I'll be back, get me?
Yeah, so through your life experiences, through everything you've seen in the game, through everything you see when you're walking around these cold ass streets, give a message to the young youths out here to tell them, listen, right about now, louder gun, louder knife, louder listening to anyone's lies. Do something positive with your life. You don't want to end up in no jail cell for 30 or a graveyard for life.
Like boom, like you them just need to follow their dreams, innit? Like what you ever like doing, pursue that, innit? Don't let no one tell you can't be that, like, and practice it, innit? Get good at it. That's the only way you're gonna succeed out here, innit? Like all this other shit, like you have to get out of it, innit? It's not something that you want to be doing. Nothing like that is good. You just gotta follow your dreams, innit? And just do that.
So how did you keep your head on your dreams when all around you there's madness is going on in the streets?
Well, like, I just always keep focusing it. It's something I've always wanted, innit? Might be knee deep in both at certain times, but you can't ever lose focus on what you've got out here, because like the talent is all you've got, you feel me? Like, it's like, for like some of us that ain't got like, I don't know, like investments and all them things they're put down from past generations and all these things, like your talents is all you got in and what you've been given to work with, and you got to function with it, and you can't forget that, because all this other shit, it's just other shit, you get me?
Yeah, let's get on to Jammer, Lord of the Mics. What's going on with round 2, big man? What, he ain't hollering?
You know what, like, there's no one out there for me for clashing it. Like, I spoke to Jammer already about potential stuff, but nothing ain't come up, so I'm just saying, man, like, I already got one body under the door. I'm calm in it.
What are you saying? No one can't clash with Merky, ain't that? No one ain't ready for you.
They ain't ready still. I proved that, man. The war team, I've been in a war team, I'm sick in it.
You hear that? Anyone out there, you heard what he said, there ain't no one ready for him on this clashing. So after that, there ain't no Lord of a mic, you get me? You've got that. Yeah, so where did your journey start from? Who was your inspiration? Who was you listening to when you was younger? Who brought you in?
Like, I grew up listening to like a lot of the MCs that are like local to me. So all the family tree lot, you get me? I grew up like listening to them before I was even spitting with them, like MI, especially. Shit, obviously, fucking. I used to listen to like Essentials, obviously Gender, and then man, I used to listen to Despa's Cold. I used to listen to RA, just like the South London Grime more than anything, innit? I used to listen to some Esco as well, like Chronic, like, do you know what I mean? Just like whoever I felt at the moment, you get me? Or more like the people that were like local to me, innit? That's how like kind of like why I spit the way I do, you get me?
Yeah, so what do you think it's like now for grime artists since the Logan Sama channel was stopped? Like obviously he was big for grime artists, he had people up there every week. What's it like now for pushing your stuff?
Like boom, like they ain't that certified every week grime show really out there no more, but there's still like shows out there, but like Logan had that core grime essence, you get me? You couldn't take that away from him, but you got these other shows there, like it's still there, innit? But it's just like that, like he had an hour, he had 2 hours at one point, like it was just grime, strictly grime. So a lot of men got through the door, like, or felt like they got through the door based on just that alone. You get me? It was a good platform, but there's other platforms out there. You get me? It's like there's always food to be ate up. You get me? There's always promotion. With today, like with all this YouTube and Twitter and Instagram stuff, you can get on your back and do your work. You get me? So it's not even that much of a big thing, but still a big loss.
Yeah, but do you feel like with no channel that's doing something weekly on radio, do you think it's closing the door a bit for grime?
Yeah, it's closing the doors on a lot of people, you get me, but you still got to push on regardless, you get me? Like, you can't just rely on the next man, you can't just like go around like blaming that, you get me? That's just excuses, you got to work.
Okay, so let's get it all clear for anyone who's waiting, anyone who's watching, anyone who's following. What is coming next again from you, and what are we going to see by the end of this year?
Boom. You're going to see the release of the Merky and FOOTSTEP EP. It's going to be nuts. You're going to see the videos of that. That's definitely there. You're going to get Catch Up EP Volume 2. Everything's going to be available on familytreeofficial.com. That's just the best way to get out there. You've gotten it now. All my previous shit's on there, the new shit's on there. So just go check that, man. That's just the way to make it easy for you. Get me? Got our own website. Check that.
So let's get at the big ups, big man. Anyone you want to big up? Anyone you want to shout out?
Yeah, boom. We got all my FT first and foremost. Shift T E M. Shout out Cadell, Grime. Shout out Trey, Mish. Shout out all the road dogs them. Free JB.
Ah, you heard that. That's these big ups. Now I'm going to throw mine in. Big up RA, my brother Suno. 7 summers in that fucking cell for something he never did. It's long. Get him out here, the hardest regardless. And big up all these young youths in the roads. Big yourself up, do something positive. You get me? Fuck the jail cells, fuck the graveyards. Start doing a decent job and getting some money and looking after your family.
Listen to them, man.
You get me? We're out here in the roads, for the roads.
Trust me.
Walk with me. 1.